Alright, listen up. If you drive an automatic car, chances are, you're doing this one thing wrong. And no, I'm not talking about singing too loudly to your playlist, although that could be a safety issue too. But seriously, there's one massive mistake that a lot of automatic car drivers make, and over time, it can wreck your transmission, drain your wallet, and make your car go from smooth cruiser to clunky nightmare. In this video, we're diving deep into the biggest error you are probably making with your automatic car, plus 9 other sneaky habits that could be killing it slowly. You're gonna want to hear all of these. 1. The number one killer. Shifting to P before full stop. You pull up to your parking spot, still rolling a little, and boom, you slam it into P for park. Seems harmless, right? Wrong. When you shift into park before coming to a complete stop, you're putting serious stress on something called the parking pawl, a small metal pin that locks your transmission in place. It's not made to stop a moving car, it's made to hold a stopped one. Do this often enough, and congratulations, you just gave your transmission a one-way ticket to the scrapyard. 2. Resting your foot on the brake at lights. Let's talk red lights. You're waiting, the engine's humming, and your foot glued to the brake pedal. Harmless, right? Well, not entirely. If your car has automatic start-stop or you're in stop-and-go traffic, constantly riding the brake can wear out your brake pads and rotors faster than necessary. Plus, it can confuse drivers behind you with your brake lights constantly on. Pro tip. Shift to neutral if you're stopped for a while. Your right leg will thank you. 3. Constantly switching between drive and reverse. Ever see someone rock their car back and forth out of a tight spot like it's a dance battle? It's actually a great way to destroy your transmission. Before shifting from reverse to drive, or vice versa, always come to a full stop. Otherwise, the gears in your transmission are basically being forced to change directions under stress. Think of it like doing a U-turn while sprinting, ouch. 4. Using neutral at red lights. Now, we just said it's okay to go into neutral at long red lights, but don't make it a default habit at every stoplight. Why? Because modern automatic transmissions are designed to idle and drive. Constantly shifting to neutral and back to drive wears out your transmission linkage and may confuse your transmission control module. So yeah, only shift to neutral if you're gonna be sitting there long enough to check your emails. Otherwise, just keep it in drive. 5. Neglecting transmission fluid. Oil changes? Everyone remembers those. But transmission fluid? It's like the forgotten middle child of maintenance. This fluid keeps your gears shifting smoothly and your transmission cool. If it's old, burnt, or low, you're gonna feel the difference, literally. Sluggish shifts, grinding, overheating, it's bad news. Check your manual, but generally, every 50,000 to 100,000 kilometers is a good interval. And don't trust the lifetime fluid myth, it's not a thing. 6. Skipping the warm-up in cold weather. Cold morning. Hop in, start the engine, slam it into drive and go? Not so fast. Fluids like oil and transmission fluid are thicker in cold weather. Driving off immediately without a proper warm-up can cause poor lubrication and wear on internal parts. Give it 30 seconds to a minute before moving off. Your transmission and engine will thank you with fewer repair bills. 7. Driving on low fuel all the time. This one surprises people. Driving on low fuel can actually mess with your automatic transmission. Here's why. Many modern vehicles use fuel to help cool the fuel pump and transmission. Running near empty risks overheating those systems and pulling gunk from the bottom of the tank. It's like drinking the dregs of a bad milkshake, not good for your insides. 8. Using park instead of the handbrake on hills. Parking on a slope? You should absolutely be using your handbrake, not just slamming it into P and walking off. Why? Because again, that poor little parking pawl isn't made to hold the entire weight of your car on a hill. That stress will wear it down or break it. Always set the handbrake first, then shift into P. It's just good car karma. 9. Ignoring transmission service lights. Modern automatics are smarter than ever. So when the car says something's wrong, listen to it. If your check engine light or a transmission warning light comes on and you ignore it, small issues can snowball into big, expensive repairs. Get it scanned with an OBD2 reader or take it to a mechanic before things get worse. 10. Assuming automatics don't need skill. Here's the final, and maybe the biggest mistake of all. Thinking automatic cars don't require any driving skill. Just because there's no clutch doesn't mean you can't ruin it with bad habits. Smooth driving, smart shifting, and regular maintenance all matter. Drive your automatic like it's still a machine that deserves respect, because it is. Outro, and that's a wrap. Those were the 10 biggest mistakes automatic car drivers make, and if you're honest, you've probably done at least a few of them. Don't worry, you're not alone. If this video helped you out, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and tell us in the comments, what's the worst car habit you've seen or done yourself? Until next time, drive smart, shift smooth, and treat your transmission with the love it deserves.